Hello and welcome to PalTV's Tea and Talk. My name is Jasmine, I will be your presenter today. Unfortunately, it is only one of us as our other lovely presenter, Billy, has got herself food poisoning. Unfortunately, that is what happens when you are cooking for yourself as a uni student, it appears. So we are joined today with some members from Palatinate, if you guys would like to introduce yourselves.
Yes, I'm Luca Hughes Joshi. I am the business manager at Palatinate, recently appointed. And yeah, basically.
You've had quite a few previous roles though.
Yeah.
Quite high turnaround.
Yeah, I've been in PAL for about 15, 16 months. I was deputy sports in the past and then was SATA and then moved on to business just recently.
And I'm Will. I'm one of the two editors-in-chief at Palatinate alongside Lily. And yeah, that's me.
And you've had quite a few previous roles as well?
Yeah, so I was news editor for a while and also profile editor for a while.
Brilliant, quite wide experience. I have to say 9 AM is a very early start for me on the weekend. I suppose neither of you have had to write a drunk article before. Any breaking news?
I don't think so. I didn't write enough articles to be honest for that to happen, but yeah, you will.
Well, often like maybe late night things, yeah.
In the queue for Jimmy's, frantically cracking out an article.
Yeah, well sometimes it does come like quite fast and you just got to sort of leave everything and write articles for our amazing readership, so yeah.
Right. Well, we're going to warm things up a little bit with a quiz. So I hope you are ready. I have brought my trusty whiteboard. I say my trusty whiteboard, I did steal this from my school's psychology department during A-levels. This got me through some tough times, but it has now made its way to uni with me. I probably should return that. But I'm going to make a nice little tally. Luca, if you would like to hold it. You can be the little sign holding person. And it's quite tricky making these quizzes because you either have a really basic question like what is the most popular college, or you have something to do with statistics. And I wanted to challenge you a bit on this fine Saturday morning. So, all right, question number 1. What proportion of Durham students do not take out a tuition fee loan? So sort of like you could say 1/3, 1/10.
Oh, so a fraction. Oh, goodness me. Probably, yeah, I'd say a 1/10.
Don't take out a tuition fee loan. I actually wrote this article.
Oh, well.
So I should know. So the amount if you take it, I can't remember, it rounded weirdly. It was like 75%. But this is not my answer. But
there's an actual fraction I'm after that was in the article.
Oh, 1/5.
That is correct.
Oh, dear me, right.
There we go. All right, this one is slightly, these next two are quite easy, just going off reputation. But what is Durham's most ethnically diverse college?
Aiden's has to be, surely. Yeah, it's Aiden's.
That is correct.
Oh, a win.
Wonderful. See, I gave you some easy ones. That is a very wonky line.
Oh, is it a first part? Is it like a, do you have to get it first or can we just do it?
No, well, I'm expecting you to get the next ones wrong. So I was quite mean when making this. All right, and what is Durham's least ethnically diverse college? You're very quick with that one.
Oh, I might be wrong. I wrote this article as well. I wrote this article
well,
as well.
I'll back you then. We're probably Hatfield.
No, there's another one it could be. No, it is Hatfield. It is Hatfield.
I'll back that.
I'm sorry.
I don't think you can really do that. I think you have to
Fair enough.
form your own opinions.
Let's say no Chads though.
It was Hatfield.
Love Hatfield. I love Hatfield, you know.
I've got nothing against them.
Everyone I know at Hatfield is great. So.
Yeah. What percentage of Durham students get a first in their dissertation?
Ooh, goodness me.
I wrote this article as well.
I know all his articles.
I wrote this article. What percentage get first?
I specifically selected all of these questions from your articles.
Honestly, fighting a losing battle here. Percentage.
I'll give you a clue. It's 1 percentage point more than the people who get 2-1. So if that helps you to get proportion ideas.
I'm going to say 44%.
1 percentage more, you say. Let's go. How many people don't even get 2-1 though? That's the thing. Probably about 10%. Let's say 42.
It is 44%.
Oh well.
I was really hoping to catch you out on this, and then it'd be like, oh, Will, editor-in-chief, he's written all these articles and he doesn't know anything. Oh. To the closest 1,000, how many undergraduate students attend Durham University?
Undergraduate? I'm going to say 17,000.
17, do you say?
Undergraduate.
Undergraduate.
So just
I'll give you a bonus point if you can give me the exact statistic.
I'm going to say 17,300.
you go a lot higher. Okay. 22,524. Let's just say something completely random.
No. Will was correct.
Oh,
it is
yeah.
17,025.
I did write this article as well, disclaimer.
Well, you seem to know your articles pretty well. With, what is that? That's not
Oh,
very
actually,
good.
you
Yeah, I
that's it,
probably should
yeah.
have crossed that. Haven't done bar charts. No, what is this? Tally charts since year 2 maths. That's why I can't even remember the name. But ta-da, you both
Does
did
not look
a lot
good
better
to
than
me.
I thought. I was really hoping to catch Will out, and it was going to be a funny thing on
Yeah.
camera, like, oh, you don't know any of these questions, and you wrote the articles. Oh no, what a shame. So you kind of ruined the thing that I was going
Oh,
for. Quite poor form, but
I
congratulations.
There you are.
I keep on having
Oh,
voice
no.
cracks. Like, I
Right.
promise I don't
Take
have
this.
voice cracks all the time. But,
When, I know when you were looking through the archives the other day, there was an article from, I might get this wrong, I think it was the 90s, about Clute, I can't remember the exact headline. There was something to do, well, there was the fittest fresher competition in Clute, which was quite an exciting one. I feel like that would probably not be allowed today, but they basically got all of the freshers and they lined them up, and Palatinate did a 4-page spread on the fittest freshers and the fittest finalists. The women were all gorgeous. The guys had really awful 2009 haircuts. It was really not great. But I suppose at the time, you know, someone really had the kind of Liam Payne 2009 weird. I don't know if there's a name for that. I don't really have my hairstyles down. And then it's also closed before.
Yeah.
There was something also in the archives about some people that, something to do with some deaths related to Clute, and then it closed down, and then there was a massive protest. I really should have done my facts before I started talking about this. Any particularly funny distribution stories?
Oh, I did. My most recent distribution. It was my first distribution. I didn't know how many copies to give people. And like,
Oh my god, I heard about this.
like I sent someone a really close, a really lovely person to Clay Path with 100 copies of Palatinate, and that was like, I literally have felt so ashamed all week.
Palatinate to Calman.
I know.
100 copies.
I thought it was the right amount. But I felt pretty sad about that.
Just because you're used to distributing 100 yourself.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, well, I've always said only acceptable response to like not taking a copy of Palatinate when somebody's distributing is, oh, I've already got one.
Yeah, and in that case, take
It's
a second
free.
one. You never know. I have one that I use for my notes and I sort of scribble on it. And then I have my one that I keep because I like that it's got my name in it and it makes me feel professional.
I've got a small collection painting of all the ones I've written for.
Yeah. No. Okay, well, I think I'm going to let you guys go in a minute because I'm sure you have a lot of important Palatinate-ing to do.
And don't forget to pick up a copy of Palatinate every other Thursday on distribution day, and contribute if you would like to.
It seems like you need a bit of a break, so I will let you go. Thank you very much for watching PalTV's very first Tea and Talk. I hope you guys feel honoured to be the first guests.
True honour, honestly.
It's something I will never forget and
cherish for the rest of your life.
It's going on the CV.
Of course, it should go on the LinkedIn
Of course.
when we post it. I expect to see this on your LinkedIn once it gets published.
It's going to be my obituary.
Yeah,
Of course.
well, when you die, I will make sure to have that included. A bit of a morbid note to end on. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you guys.
Fantastic.